Hi there. Another week, another instant tournament. Let's get to it. Hmm. 16 high cut points and balance hand. So obvious. Uh, Straightforward. And there we go. Okay. Um, Straight away, I can see that I'm likely to have no losers in clubs unless I get roughed. None in diamonds, possibly one in uh, spades. My main issue is that my trump suit actually isn't very good. Um, but I'm definitely going to have to do something about the trump suit before I can even try to do stuff like uh, this uh, reduce my losers. Where are my possible losers? Uh, Possibly in spades only. So essentially, I'm just going to have to just try to draw trumps sensibly. So let's try this. Okay. Anyway, so I'm going to draw trumps. It's actually okay to play. I often do this. I play the jack whenever I get king jack like this, and I often play the jack because I'm hoping that the ace is on my left and the queen is on my right. Whether this is the rational play from a probabilistic point of view, I'm not too sure. I'm going to have to look it up, but maybe you can too. Does it make sense that every time you see a king jack like this and you're missing the ace queen, that you play the jack? Doesn't work this case. All right. Okay. I'm going to have to continue drawing trumps. Okay, so the ace queen turned out to be on my left, so it wasn't much of a, sorry, what was the last? I was talking too much. Okay, so my right hand side has no more, didn't have any more trumps, so there's only 7 trumps, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm in trouble with my trumps. So when I'm in trouble with my trumps, I just try to either take care that I uh, try not to run out the trumps, or I try to force the opponents to use up at least one trump. And that's probably what I'm going to do. I'll start with the diamonds first, because the diamonds are unlikely to run out of trumps. Okay, so now the spades are the clubs are though. Sorry, excuse me. Yes, one trump run out, and the remaining 2 tricks are mine. And I'm down to 50-50%. So everyone probably, well, almost everyone, probably, yeah, almost everyone, I would say, arrive at a 4 hearts contract and down 2, right? Actually, this is kind of weird. Okay, anyway, most people, I would say. So anyway, let's get back to this second hand. 12 high cut points only. However, the shape is rather nice. Um, I do have a naked king here of diamonds, which isn't contributing a lot to the point count. And then same thing with my jack of clubs. All right. So this is actually 7, 8, 9. I might actually call this approximately a 10-point hand. Uh, Not very promising, really. How many losers do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do have 7 losers. So on the whole, I would say that it might be worthwhile bidding once and trying to restrain my partner from being too enthusiastic. Shall we say? Let's try bidding one spade. And the other thing about one spade, of course, is that it is somewhat preemptive of the opponents. Okay, so I'm just going to repeat my spade suit and hope for the best. Oh no. Let's hope my partner has something. My partner is definitely 12 points or less, right? So this might show that my partner has 12 points exactly, which doesn't mean I'll make given this hand, but it's possible that I may get lucky and my partner has some support in the minors. Let's have a look. My partner does have a very strong club suit, which I can use to run and discard all over the place, provided there are no more trumps. How many trumps do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 5 trumps out there. Let's Okay, the danger is that the opponents will rough the hard suit. Going by this lead, it's possible. But there's nothing I can do about it. I can only just run the spade suits and hope for the best. That there's 3 more. Oh, okay. So the opponents are doing my job for me. All right. 8 hearts, 9, 10, 11, 12. So probably it's West that is short in hearts. But anyway, there's only one more trump. So thankfully, basically my opponent has allowed me to, or maybe not. Yep. And I can claim the rest. Down one. Yep. Like I said, the one spade opener was a bit on the marginal side. But I guess it had to be done. Yeah, most people did arrive at 4 spades actually, except one who decided to bid his second suit, which was a little better. Um, Damns the bricks, as they say. Right. Fine. Oh, well, there's one more. I just noticed there's one guy who exactly the same bidding sequence. What do you do? Okay, right. Okay. So this guy did it differently. He decided to actually try to uh, run. Let's see. Okay, he's taking a chance of his clubs being roughed. Really. What's the second? Hmm. I see. Hmm. Hmm. This is interesting. He deliberately let his clubs get roughed. I'm going to have to think about it, not in this particular uh, session. Let's carry on. I'm not doing too well, by the way. 18 points. Okay, one. Okay, nice. My partner has basically nothing, except a long spade suit. Probably short on my right hand side. Yes, indeed. Yes. I'm discarding my queen so as to be able to go up there later if I need to. Okay, that's 8, 9. There's 9 diamonds out. 10, 11. There's 2 more diamonds, which I expect one more to be gone here. Okay, this presents a bit of difficulties. So I dare not give up my last trump. So I'm going to have to just get it trumped. Right? So 50-50. Wow, this is a day for 50-50s. I've got 3 boards now with approximately 50-50. It's going to be a bit hard to make headway like this. But it may mean that I just need one good board or two to really draw ahead of the crowd. And that's what essentially matters when you're playing a MP's type thing here. Okay, let's see, 12. Okay, one spade. This is a jewelry. So basically saying there's support for my spades and 10 to 12 total points. The reason why is that just in case I open light, okay, I didn't open exactly light. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 losers. But I'm not exactly very rich in high cards either. So going to reply to diamonds, which is an invite to game. It's merely an invite because, like I said, I just have the 3 aces, right? So this shows some support in clubs for real. And given that I have an ace and 4 cards in clubs, that might be somewhat promising. So I think I'm going to bid to game. Yes, indeed. I have 9 clubs. Uh, with the queen of club lead, there's a decent chance that actually this queen may be a singleton. If it's singleton means the jack is on my right. Could it be a queen, jack, and something else? I've got 9 cards. Doesn't seem as likely, I think. So I think I'm going to take with the king, knowing that later on I might need to um, play down from dummy towards the hand. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so let me draw trumps because the danger of a rough is quite high right now. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Draw the last one. Okay. So now, okay, so the clubs could be split I mean, the queen lead could have been from a double turn. That's possible. So not being totally familiar with how the robot operates, I would say that um, I'm not extremely sure of this. Mm, but overall, I would say it's probably slightly more likely that the queen of clubs was played from a singleton. So I'm going to just finesse. And I was right. So, okay, thank goodness I was right. Anyway, remember this thing on the right. I do have to score well in at least one board just to get a grip on the leaderboard. So this was a risk I kind of had to take, I think. So anyway, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's one more card only. That's right. And give them one trip. And I've got 100%. Okay, actually, interesting. Almost everyone did not go for game. How interesting. Why is that? I think that all these guys who ended up in two spades uh, basically didn't trust the power of their aces. An ace is kind of an ace is kind of powerful. I know we assign four high card points to an ace, but realistically speaking, in most cases, an ace is frequently stronger than what the four. I mean, assigning four high card points to an ace, three to a king, and all that assumes that the power of each of these honor cards is linearly increasing or decreasing. And I don't think the case. If you go out and reach the bridge literature, you find that some people actually advocate giving higher weightage to aces. Okay, and that's all I'll say about this for the moment. So please look it up. Okay, let's back to this. 14 high cut points. My partner is a past hand, and so is East. I'm going to do something slightly naughty here. Given that my partner is a pass hand, I'm going to bid one no trump because I'm basically a balanced hand. With 14 high cut points, I can lie a little and bid one no trump, primarily as a preemptive in case my left-hand side opponent, who hasn't bid yet, has an opening hand. No, he doesn't, or rather, maybe not strong enough. So I'm going to just do this. And unfortunately, that's one of the risks you have to take when you bid one no trump like that. Let's see. 6. Well, uh, I have 10 high cut points in dummy. So technically I have only 20, 24. But the nice thing is that I have a long combined club suit. So, and my opponent has just let clubs very helpfully. So, I got no real danger suits, nothing that is in immediate danger. So I can actually just afford to draw the last remaining high cut club, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, okay, the robot likes to make passive leads like this. Of course, in regular tournament play against human opponent, you might not see this very often. All right. People usually like to lead from their long suits in no trump in defense. But anyway, let's go back to the okay. So I don't have any. I'll eventually I will lose two tricks in hearts, and that's okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So time for me. Actually, I can claim another good board. So thankfully, I've caught up on my first my first three boards weren't exactly very exciting kind of scores. So I've now caught up and gone into the 60% over region. So let's look at the next. Oh, what were the other results? Hmm. Well, this guy, well, there's a few that tried for game, but only one was able to make as much as I did. What was the lead? Yeah, lead was also clubs. Same thing. All right, so 15 high cut points. I guess I'll have to overcome. All right, so this means he's got a lot. My right hand side is probably around 18. No, that's not true. Interesting. Why is it a two no trump then? Hmm. Regardless, I have a singleton heart here, and the response to by my right hand side to a double was a bit too no trump. So the likelihood is that he has no more than three cards in the red suits, maybe even less than three cards in the red suits. All right, that's something to keep in mind, given that I only have a 10 of hearts. Okay, I'm going to pass and see what my left hand side does. He passes. So this is what I can do now. I can play the king of diamonds, knowing that my partner will recognize that I probably have the ace of diamonds. And I can assess whether I should be leading my 10 of hearts because it's looking promising that my partner has a lot of hearts. Okay, so um, that's a 10 being thrown out there, by the way. Well, my partner probably does have a lot of hearts. The problem is they will all be fairly low hearts, except possibly for the queen of hearts. So I think I can hold off on leading a 10 of hearts and leave it as a surprise for my opponent, I'm guessing. Um, I shouldn't be leading spades because my opponent has promised five spades on my right hand side, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So my partner probably has three spades in his hand. Mm, I think I'm going to lead a low diamond and see just what kind of support my partner has in the diamond suit. Not much. Okay, I'm going to duck this one. I'm going to duck this one. And I'm going to duck this one. Sorry, and I'm going to win this one. Sorry, my language. Okay, so judging by the bidding, my right hand side has a few clubs, three or four, let's say, including the ace. So I have nothing to be gained by leading from my club suit, really. The chances are my partner probably has something like two clubs. So I'm going to just just use up all the uh oh. Okay, okay. Uh, as I said, there's a fair chance my partner has a queen of hearts and some length in hearts. So therefore, I gotta give him. So if I deliberately lose to the jack of diamonds now, my opponent has to lead clubs or lead hearts. If he leads clubs, then I with my king jack, I have a chance to catch something. If he leads hearts, there's a fair chance my partner has some length to catch the opponent. Okay, the queen of clubs came out already. So these two are good. The only problem is whether I get to use them at all. Uh, which, oh well, didn't score well in this one. Moving on. Mm, I've got 21 high cut points. My preference, as always, as you can see from my uh, previous games, is that I tend to prefer to describe my points precisely when I'm strong. So my philosophy is that if I have a singleton, the chances are, uh, especially a singleton in the minors, the chances are quite heavy that if my partner has uh, a four card major to try for, he will try for it and he will succeed because I have a 5-4 hand in the majors. Or he doesn't really have much in the way of majors, but does have in the minors, in which case the likelihood is my queen of club is going to be covered. Let's see. I could be wrong. Okay. Right. So, I probably have five winners in hearts plus another two in spades. That's seven. Maybe one in diamonds if I flush out the ace of diamonds. Um, I'm going to have to try to wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uh, so I will have to be allowed to make two particular uh, choices. The first is to be able to finesse for the queen of spades, and the other is to flush out the ace of diamonds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to win this first. Then I'm going to finesse because that's the only chance I'll get. All right. So at this point in time, I already have one winner. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so here comes the other possible one. Okay, I'm going to now run my hearts. Oh, hmm. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so I have them all still. I'm just gonna just throw in my spades just because it's kind of misleading. I just do it automatically, even if it doesn't really help. Okay. Okay, I've got my 9 tricks. I, I'm uh, I'm gonna lose the remainder actually. Yep. Okay. Whoa, I've got 100%. All right. That's because on my decision to bid to no Trump with the hand that I had. Some people won't. I think it's a question of controversy, whether my particular style of doing this works better on average than the other way. All right, so someone's going to have to crunch the numbers on this, but that's the way I play. Anyway, okay, so just a minute. Alrighty. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 high cut points. And I just love my no trump bits. Okay, this one is a minor suit statement. Usually it does a minor suit statement because it's short in one of the major suits. So if I bid two no trump, it's going to tell me what the short suit is next. If I bid one of the minors, it's going to assume I've got 4 or 5, which I don't. So I think I'm going to be two no trump. Okay, so nice, nice, nice. It's showing me the short suit is in hearts, of which I have nice coverage. So I'm basically committed now to being three no trump. Anyway, this says my partner probably has at least 10 high card points. So I'm reasonably safe, I think. Yes, indeedy, as they say. Um, I can't really attack my spade suit, and I can't really attack my heart suit. Anyway, looks like I have two tricks coming for my heart suit. Uh, and my diamond suit might have an extra trick with a jack of diamonds, but I think overall the better bet might be my club suit. I have 8 cards. Let's try. I'm gonna see if I can force the king of clubs to come out, and it does. Nice. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So I've got 8, 9, and jack. So I could get lucky. Let's try. Yes, I didn't have to play the jack to force the queen out, which probably means the 10 of diamonds is on my left. The 10 of diamonds is on my left. I think I feel confident enough that I can release this last ace out now. Right, 8, 9, 10. Let me see if I can flush out the last, that 10 of diamonds. There'll be a cherry on top, so to speak. Yes, I did. I can. So I've got a good feeling about this hand now. Wow, I've never gotten 300% in an instant tournament. This is a nice feeling. Anyway, as I said, it makes up for my average or below average deals. So that's the end of this tournament. Thanks. Bye.